So Piaget is a scientist that my friend told me about. He's also a psychologist, but he lives far away from here, from somewhere in the middle of Russia. Шкала Piaget. He told me about it in Russian. That's why I'll try to Google first in Russian and then maybe translate it into English. So, yeah, I always prefer to have pictures. Let me. One sec. So it's like a normal scale of how your child is supposed to develop. At what age they should start walking. At what age should they start pronouncing first goo mama sounds. Then when like linguistic development, physical development, like mental development, emotional development, all those things. And they have like the scale of Piaget. And yeah, just a fun fact. I don't remember why I started, but still, what I remembered is my nephew. He was, when I was in America in 2018, visiting them for a month. Like, we've been visiting, me and my mom, we were visiting our nephews in Chicago. And I think we brought him some toy, just for the sake of having something with us. But eventually it was a difficult toy for him, like maybe a couple of years older, and his motorics was not ready for such, fine work. And that's why he would get nervous, because he wanted he had determination in his mind. He was smart enough to understand that he's capable of doing that, but his hands were not ready. And that's why he, got nervous, because he's been working for hours and hours and hours to, create that model. But yeah, yes, it was a ship modeling. And that's why my brother-in-law, like my sister's husband, he said that you should always pay attention to the packaging. It has the age that is appropriate for their development according to Piaget. Well, I'm guessing Piaget's scale. So that way, children should feel comfortable and use these different games to develop their normal, steps. Yeah. So.
I think it is depend of temperament ребенка еще. Because
on your character too.
Yeah, because my старший сын, у него на это терпения не будет. Он very faster. Yeah. And my second son, he loves slowly painting.
Something like this dog, right?
Many hours he can sit and painting. He love прописи, я не знаю, как вот это все.
Like handwriting practices.
Handwriting practices.
I don't know what's the official word.
I
don't have kids.
Yeah, I think he can do this painting with dog.
Oh yeah, pretty cool. Your son is how old is he?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's gonna be hard and stressful if you're under 8.
We need to go to sleep.
Let me show you my real dog. Juna!
Okay.
June!
Сейчас еще собачку покажет нам. Ты нам живую покажешь? Ушла.
Ты нам живую покажешь.
Where is the dog?
Если вы вдруг это подозреваю, да.
I'm back.
Where is?
Живая.
Yeah.
Живая, ура.
Yeah, she's a little bit afraid. Okay.
Испугался.
Yeah. Can you see it? Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Yeah.
It can keep you company until she feels comfortable. Once she gets uncomfortable, she's like, bye, I'm gonna leave this room. So she's very polite, but she thinks she's the boss here. Well, not the boss, but like she has independence to do what she wants, what she chooses. So this is a thing that I prepared, and there are like 4 canvas. So I'm still looking for ideas to put the panneau, because the idea is that I want to put the big panneau here. You see? Like 4 or 5 different pictures. And to put the little one as a panneau here somewhere. Oops. And I have like a couple of bigger pictures, so I don't know how to play them
А,
together.
это все с точками? То есть это все с картинками маленькими?
This one? No, these ones don't
Yeah.
have any picture. That's why it's going to be more challenging for me. So I need to have a very clear reference of what I want to paint, like that lady. Oh my God, she looks so perfect in the hole. And I would never put her there, but you see, moving around the stuff in your house is good for your brain. You start thinking more creatively. So you got to do that at least, one time a year. When you have New Year, you have some extra time. Well, it doesn't matter. Just choose one time when you have like a couple of weeks that are not very busy. And every year, try to move around things and change rooms or maybe your working space. Yeah, that's my philosophy.
М.
So it's very useful for your brain, at least.
I want to show you my
I checked out
cam.
your Christmas
Нет,
lights.
карта. Сейчас, эти. Как будет карта желаний?
My map of wishes. Yeah, map of wishes.
My map of wishes.
Ooh, I would say roadmap because roadmap, nice. I like the way it's circular. It's circular. If you want me to show mine?
И ее надо докончить и забыть про нее.
Yeah, I know. I did a smarter thing. I actually collected the picture and put it on my workspace, on my wallpaper.
Папа никогда не уезжает.
I put it on my computer, so I see it every single time when my computer shuts off, the screen shuts off, and this is like a screensaver. I see it like maybe one time a day or something. But if I keep my computer running, I'll keep seeing it 2 or 3 times a day. And you see wealth, fame, connections, I would say. Then this is like dreams or something like that. Traveling, gifts, career, and then teach, what's the knowledge, and then family. And myself. I didn't know what to put, so I put my photograph that just fits there. So yeah, I did it really quickly, but I like the process. You can do that all the time because you you make your dreams, you break your dreams into, elements. So that way you can decompose and take it to mini steps that you can take every single day. So my step for this year is to stop expanding in territory and start focusing on what's going to bring me profit and what's going to bring me more influence, what's going to bring me more something that I can share with other people. And I need to think about the next step. How am I going to share that? Before I want to share anything material, I need to feed myself. So I have a different list of like 3 to 5 years. I have a list of things that I want in my 3 to 5 years next time. So I want to go to the Burning Man because I need to finish this, gestalt and keep going. Maybe I can show you the list, by the way, Docs. Do you have to run already?
Little run. I'm little.
Yeah, how much time do you have left?
Maybe 5 minutes. I have now.
How much time?
How much time? Сколько я еще могу быть?
Yeah. How much time do you have?
Yeah, maybe 5 minutes.
Excellent. Good. More than good. So if you want to think about your personal development, this is what I do. I can share it with you. It's a simple idea, but good idea. Maybe you want to apply it to your life. So what you want to do is that, this is a good document, by the way. Anyway, so I have a plan for 3 or 5 years of what I want, because you can't explain to your whole body and your limbic system that you need to do something. We don't give a damn about that. We do only want what we want. That's it. Your body and your emotional system, they want to do what they want. What brings them good emotions. That's it. We are drug addicts of that. And you need to align all that so that way you start, finding the common plan of everybody. Okay, we gotta move. It's healthy, it's good, it's useful, it's fun, it's interesting, it brings some, what's our path? And that's why I think it's a very important point to understand what you really want, because it's very hard for me. I think we discussed it, me and Zula, right? Zula, she has problems like I have. Like, we are workaholics. That's why we stop wanting and start doing. So we have a lot of abilities to do, but we have nothing to want. And that's why we have to learn how to want things and apply your doing to something that is in alignment with your principles, not your boss's principles, not your husband's principles, not your children's principles, not your parents' principles, nobody else's in this world but your principles. So this is important, to write what you genuinely want. So I included some stuff like to go and have in my own stylish outfit, something that could be my self-expression in visual, like, style part. Then to change those personalities, to buy kimono in Japan. That's important. That 3 words, like 3.5. But I need to buy a ticket to Japan. I need to get a visa. I need to collect the money to understand who's going to go with me to Japan. Like, nobody's gonna go to Japan. I don't know anybody in Russia who wants to go to Japan. And then to buy kimono there. Like, how do I get it? Because kimono is really expensive and very heavy. Not the simple souvenir stuff. I want to have, like, at least something genuine. Like in Thailand, I buy some genuine things, like this thing that I bought in Egypt. I like this cup because it's been produced in a local glass making company, like with local people. So it's socially responsible, buying of souvenirs. I'm ready to pay more money because these people eventually will get some money from my pocket, and they will keep continuing something that is cool. So I basically, when I enjoy my life, and by doing such little things, I can invest into something that I enjoy so that they flourish. And that's good for me, that's good for them, good for everybody. So that's something that I want, not the society wants, because the society wants me to have an important, some house and children and a car, and all those things are secondary, to be honest with you. The first thing is my happiness, my full life, and if I have enough to share, it means that I can, take somebody else who's gonna be on my, Anyway, so yeah, that's just an idea, and I just, I found it curious that I found this file, but I forgot about it for a long time. And then when I thought about this idea, I should write have a plan of what I want to do for my 35 years. And I started the file, and I see that I have this file with the same name. I'm like, what is this? So I got into my file, and I found this list. I'm like, wow, this is cool. And I started seeing that some points are already done. I'm like, wow, this is good. I keep doing things, although I forgot about this list. The fact that you put it on the paper, it means that it's a contract. It's a contract with your subconscious and unconscious level of, collecting all the effort and focusing towards your, direction. So that's my plan for 2023. Whoever's on board, keep going with me. So yeah, get yourself on board and, do these things. Another good thing that I would recommend is my sister and many SMM specialists, if you are going to have your promotional stuff, if you have your personal brand and you're developing on Instagram or any visual platform, this is what you got to do as well. They recommended on all courses is like create the list of 100 achievements in your life. Another good practice. So, and
100, что это было еще раз, можешь?
Achievements in your life.
Achievements, what is this? Достижения в моей жизни.
Yeah. So I list the number, the date, and I try to go through my whole life and to list something that I find, something as an achievement. It could be small, it could be big, it could be anything. For example, this is my achievement number 118 that I added after 100. Умею вести дебаты по научным темам. That's a specific, but I think it's achievement, so I put it on the list. And sometimes my sister recommended that when you do this, show it to other people and ask them to choose 3 top, like those people at least like 5, 3 people, 2 people, doesn't matter. Some fixed number of people that are your close circle, and ask them, let me open the door. and ask them what they think is your top 3 achievement. My husband, of course, said, "Oh, marrying me was your best achievement." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, bro." So yeah, that's the funny part of it. Also, good practice. It takes like a week or 2 weeks to do this. You think, "Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna do that." You start doing that after number 30. You're like, "Okay, it's getting difficult to list anything that is my achievement." So you start digging in your memory, in your childhood, in your school times, and you go through your life cycle in terms of time, like 1990, 1991, 1992. So every step of your life you try to list the achievements that could be extraordinary, and that's useful as it is, because you revisit your life, and where you find some stressful moments where you feel that remembering that part is not very comfortable, that's where the trauma is. If you feel like you have extra energy and you enjoy remembering about those things that you think about, it just gives you energy to move on and to actually remember about some things that you enjoyed in the past, and like, "Oh yeah, I could do this, I could go back to this." So it's like revisiting and like getting rid of something that you don't need. It's the second plan, but here it's like very easy. You get a lot of positive emotions. If you don't get it, it's also interesting to explore that, because if you have a, what's that called, imposter syndrome, that's where you're gonna go struggle, because like, "Oh, this is not achievement. I have no achievements. I'm bullshit." Something that's also part of the process. So it's good to revisit.
I like it.
Yeah.
Я писала поменьше, как бы, но вот прям 100 нет. То есть в моменте, чтобы упражнение, там вспомнить день, хватит, а 100 не было, да. Нам надо бежать, я бы еще послушала.
No, that's all I have to share with you tonight. I'm gonna stop the recording.